every good anime should be somebody's first anime. And I know that sounds crazy. Somebody will be like,
hey, I'm thinking about getting into anime. What should I watch?
and they will dead ass say One Piece. Like, why? And listen, One Piece is legendary, but recommending One Piece to somebody who has never watched anime before is diabolical behavior. Because you're not just recommending a show, you're recommending a lifestyle change. Over 1,000 episodes, bro, that's not a beginner anime, that's a marathon. And I know One Piece fans are gonna say they can just take their time, which is true. But beginners need something that can hook them fast. Because A, we're in a TikTok era and everybody's attention span is cooked. B, One Piece already has a pacing problem. Nobody wants to wait 300 episodes just for the show to ramp up. And C, One Piece has built like this. But length isn't the only thing that can mess up a beginner's expectations. Sometimes the problem is that the anime is just too polished. Now this one might sound weird, but when I say this, I'm talking about shows like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is probably one of the most well executed and well animated anime ever. But that's the problem, because if Demon Slayer is your first anime, it can mess up your expectations. And you might start thinking every anime is supposed to look like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and break it to you, majority of them don't. That's how animation hounds are born. People who judge anime solely based off animation. And don't get me wrong, animation matters, but we all know anime is more than that. Now, length might overwhelm them and animation might spoil them, but this next category might get you blocked. And that's ecchi anime. Yeah, just don't do it. Save yourself the embarrassment. No DxD, no Sister Testament, no To Love Ru, no High School of the Dead, none of that. I don't care how good the lore is. I don't care how much you believe in the plot, the actual plot. Because now you have to explain too much. They're trying to understand demons, devils, and power systems, and then somebody's clothes exploding. Now they're looking at you like, what the f is this? They're not thinking,
Wow, anime has range.
no, they're thinking, what the hell did you just show me? And now you set the whole community back 10 years. So now you're probably asking,
Oh, well, Ekiller, what can I recommend?
and to that I say, anything that doesn't fit into one of these 3 categories. And there are some more forbidden categories, but those are for another video that will come out if this video gets 50 likes, so like it up.